Hi. Welcome to my channel. It's, that's what all the YouTubers say, right? They welcome you to their channel. Yeah, I'm kind of new to this, guys, so, bear with me, but I'm going to be starting a new chapter in my life, and for some reason I decided I want to chronicle it. I don't know why. It just seems like the thing to do, right? It seems like that's what everybody's doing lately. So, I am an engineer for CSX, in case you didn't know. Now you do. I have been doing this job for probably 8-9 years now, I think. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a good job. It pays really well. It's been really good to me. Not exactly where I thought I would end up, but you know, these things happen, right? So, I know you're probably thinking that I'm rambling on. What am I rambling on about? And I agree with you. I am rambling on, aren't I? But this story is going to take a drastic change. You know, I've been really getting nostalgic lately, thinking about my childhood and all the good times that I had spent growing up on my grandfather's farm. The year is 1989. I'm 10 years old and I am driving that Fiat tractor around that track. Granddad, he put this track in for us grandkids to actually learn how to drive the tractors, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. Not doing a good job, but I'll tell you what, you've never seen a happier 10-year-old than a 10-year-old driving a tractor around his grandfather's farm, that is for sure. Speaking of, that's my grandpa right there, harvesting that wheat field. Now, this track is no longer here. He took this out and he put a field in here, and he owns another field. Well, I thought he did. He owns another field just the other side of those trees. I don't know if he still does. I know he sold off some of his land, so that may have been part of it. Now, we did do farm work. It wasn't all fun and games, but it was a lot of driving tractors, wandering up and down this little creek bed, looking for frogs and any other thing that we could find to kind of catch and put in jars or aquariums, or just shooting hoops. Man, such good memories. Such good memories of being a kid on this farm. So I know what you're thinking. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with the next chapter of your life? Well, it turns out that old granddad and grandma, they're kind of sick of the farming life. You know, they've done it for a really long time, and they're ready to move on. They're ready to do new things. So that leaves us with a very interesting opportunity. My grandparents had 9 children. They have 23 grandchildren. It's a lot, I know. But it seems like I was the only one that really showed an interest in farming, and I still do. So Grandpa and Grandma, they've been away from the farm for about 3 years now. Gosh, I can't believe it's been that long. They've been just traveling around and living their best life, and in that time, they were really deciding what they wanted to do with the farm, and they thought about selling it. They did sell all of the equipment. They sold all the tractors, all of everything, the plows, the cultivators, the harvester, everything. It's all gone. Everything's sold. All they have left is the land and, you know, the barns, the house, obviously, and that's it. So when they really came down to it, they just couldn't bear the thought of selling the farm off and having it, you know, go into the hands of somebody else. So they they talked to the family about it, and nobody really wanted it, and they came to me. And honestly, guys, I had no attachments. You know, I'm still young. I have no wife. I have no family. I have nothing to tie me down. And even though CSX has been really good to me, I think this is just a change that I've been looking for. You know, I want to get back. I want to get back to that. I used to love being at the farm so much as a kid. So I made a decision, and I told them that yeah, I would definitely take the farm. So I'm gonna take all of my life savings, which, believe it or not, isn't that much. I mean, yeah, I could have been saving a lot, but what can I say? I like to have fun, you know. So I'm gonna take all of my life savings, and this is my last trip with the CSX. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna pack up my stuff, and I'm gonna head out to Elm Creek and start my new life on my grandparents' farm. Oh man, this is surreal. It's just crazy. I can't even believe this is happening. Here we are, Elm Creek. So I just pulled over on the side of the road here. My grandfather called me. I let him know that I am in fact in Elm Creek. It's been a couple days, guys, because where I was in Baltimore with CSX. So once I got my job done, I had to go back home to New York, grab my things, get into my truck here, and take off. And it takes a couple days to get here, but oh man, I can already smell that fresh country air, and I am loving it. You know, you can smell the leaves falling. I don't know if you guys are from somewhere where you get fall, but it's a distinct smell, the leaves dying and stuff, and there's a little bit of a Christmas in the air, but it's still October, so we got some warm days left. Now, I don't think we're too far from the farm, actually. The strange thing is, Granddad's farm is like right on the main road. It's actually a 4-lane highway. Oddly enough, I know what you're thinking, kind of a strange place to set up a farm. And yeah, I'll agree with that. Now, I think if we take a left here, we'll be able to get there. Like I say, guys, it's been a while. I mean, you'd think that I'd remember this like the back of my hand, but yeah, it's not always like that. Let's go up this way. Beautiful area, beautiful area. It's definitely a farm town. There's a lot of farms here. I've actually been through here many times myself. Driving for CSX, we go past here. So it feels like I'm coming up on the main strip right now. Yeah, I definitely am. Yeah, this is looking familiar now. Yep, there's the firehouse. So we're gonna need to get in this lane, and the farm will be coming up just on our left, guys. I'm excited. I haven't been here so long, and oh man, I can't believe that I'm going to be the owner of this farm now. There it is. Oh, whoa. What is that? Oh, man. Are you kidding me? I can't believe this tree fell. Oh, wow. So many memories. Guys, I can't tell you the times I have climbed this tree when I was a kid. Wow, I wonder what happened. I guess last year they did get a pretty bad winter here. And like I said, Grandma and Grandpa, they hadn't been to this farm in 3 years, so yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that. We're gonna have to get that up out of here. And wow, look at this. It looks like Grandpa left some wheat in this field. He didn't harvest it. That's unlike him. Boy, he really wanted to get out of here. So we're just going to take a quick look around, guys. So this is the house we're going to be living in. Haha, just as I remember it. Just as I remember it. Could probably use a coat of paint, I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, that definitely needs to be painted. Alright, here's the first barn. This is where Granddad used to do all the work on the vehicles. He used to come down here. Oh, man. All the memories. Sorry if I'm being a little nostalgic, guys. I just can't help it. As I said, it's been a while since I've been back here. And, boy, I've really missed it. I really have. So, here's the other field. All these fields need to be taken care of, by the way. That is a fact. There's the silo. This building here has always been here. I have no idea what this is. We've never been in here. We never went in here as a kid. I guess this just came on the property and Grandpa just left it there. Eventually, I may tear that out of here. I have no use for it. Let's take a look in here, shall we? Ah. I remember this, boy. I remember playing hide and seek and hiding in this barn all the way up top at the loft. Oh, man. Such good times. And you know, who knows? Maybe someday I'll raise my family on this farm and teach my kids to drive tractor. Of course, I can't drive it on the track because, as I said, Granddad, he kind of leveled all that and he put a field in here. Later on, he used to talk about plowing this all into one big field, and I actually like that idea. That's something that I may do. The only reason why he didn't was because Grandma, she liked this farm track in here because anytime they got deliveries or anything, they would come down through here and not right next to the house, so she didn't have to hear it when she was watching her stories. Wow. It's just amazing how all the memories flood right back, you know? But we have a lot of work to do, guys. First thing we have to do is we have to get rid of that tree. We have to get rid of that tree, and gosh, we need to get a game plan here. We need to figure out what we're going to do. As you can see, I have just under 100,000 cash. I mean, that is my life savings. As I said before, I like to have fun, so I didn't save a lot. But my bills were always paid, and I had money in the bank. It's not too bad. I don't think that's going to be enough money to get a farm up and running, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the store. Well, not the store, the shop up here. The dealer. Now, I guess there's a pretty good-sized dealer on this road. This is not the one that we used to go to when I used to visit my grandparents' farm. It was a smaller dealer, and it was the other side of town. But, yeah, this one's here now. So we're going to pop in here, and hopefully he's going to have a chainsaw. And maybe we can get some tips about some other things. Clever Motors. Clever Motors. Alright, so let's just park up in here. And let's see here. How do we get in here? Okay. So we're going to go in here, guys. We're going to talk to the fine people in this store and see what we can figure out. Well, it is a small world after all. So it turns out the owner of this fine establishment, his name is Chuck, and I know Chuck. Chuck actually owned the dealership from way across town years ago, but yeah, he's made a bigger name for himself. He's got a bigger dealership, and he rebranded. So we talked a lot. We reminisced. He talked about Grandpa and Grandma, and I told him what was going on. And he did give me some tips to start. He suggested that I get a tractor, of course, and probably get a cultivator or a fertilizer spreader, because he said what I can do is I can take some contracts for local farmers. I guess the local farmers are really crying for people to help them, and lots of times I guess they'll actually rent the equipment. So they'll rent the equipment off him and just hire me to do the job. So that sounds like something that's pretty good. And yeah, it looks like that may be what we're going to have to do, because I was looking at what he has, and for 98 grand, I do not have enough money to buy a tractor. So now he did have a chainsaw, and he's going to let me use it. I didn't have to buy it, but he said I could use it to get that tree out of there. So very much appreciate that he did that for me. Not that I couldn't afford a chainsaw, because I absolutely can. But yeah, that was really nice of him. So we have to get that tree up out of there. That'll be the first thing. And then, honestly, guys, I think I'll worry about everything else tomorrow. I want to get settled in. I want to get my stuff unpacked. And I want to take a look around the property, because it's been such a long time. I want to just take a look around and see if anything else has changed, for one. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut up this tree, and it's kind of hard for me to record while I'm doing this, so hopefully I will see you when I'm done, and hopefully I can cut this up into small enough chunks that I can handle it. There was a job, but there it is. She's all cut up, and some of these pieces are heavier than I thought they'd be. I'm gonna have to cut them up into smaller pieces. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these. I guess I could probably get a grinder and grind this up. Probably sell the mulch. That might be what I'll do. Chuck said that I can lease stuff off him, so that might be the way to go. And yeah, these pieces are just too heavy. So I'm gonna have to cut these up a lot more. But you know what? This is my farm now, so I have time to do this. I'll get this cleaned up. Now what I really want to do is just unpack my stuff. Hey, we got a little deer there. I want to unpack my stuff, take a hot shower, possibly get something to eat. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go on up to the store here because there's a supermarket literally up the street. It's within walking distance. I could have walked here, but I do need quite a bit of groceries, so we'll buy some groceries, bring them back to the house, clean up, get unpacked, make myself something to eat, get a good night's sleep, and hit it hard in the morning. So, I hope everyone enjoyed my first vlog here. That's what you call it, right? A vlog? Yeah, I think that's what you call it. I think I'm supposed to tell you guys to hit the like button and subscribe or something like that. I don't know. That seems what everybody else does. But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that. If you guys like it, I'm sure you guys know what to do. You know how to use YouTube, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But anyway, guys, this is where we're gonna end our first vlog. Oh man, I can't believe I'm here in Elm Creek, and I can't believe I'm going to be living here. I'm so excited. I'm just also very apprehensive because I have no idea how we're going to make money, and there's so much that we need to do. It's stressful, but in a good way. Alright guys, I will see you next time. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And yeah, maybe I'll see you sometime on the farm.